Welcome to the ultimate in real life fantasy Formula One pre-season buyer's guide. You have a strict $100 million to draft your forever team for the 2026 season, and you can't fire anyone once the season starts. Here is my opinion on the best way to spend some of your budget. From a driver's point of view, Charles Leclerc or Lewis Hamilton, they're looking really good. Reigning champion Lando Norris costs a whopping $34 million. However, Ferrari was a standout in testing, topping multiple sessions. Leclerc costs $15 million less, freeing up a massive amount of your budget. If you're after a budget, pick Franco Colapinto. Alpine have been tipped as a major midfield dark horse. They stay away from Fernando Alonso. Aston Martin are just not looking good, and at $4.5 million, I'm not entirely convinced that's a good spend. From the chassis point of view, I've got to go with Ferrari again, featuring a game-changing 180-degree rotating rear wing, and that crazy wing on their exhaust as well. It all looks like they've been really innovative this year. At only $15.8 million, it's definitely cheaper than the stay away from choice, which has got to be McLaren. They're just so expensive and they haven't really stood out in testing so far. At $33 million, McLaren are incredibly expensive compared to the other top four teams. From an engine point of view, this is a tough call. It's a choice between Red Bull, Ford, and Ferrari again. Ferrari are looking incredibly quick off the line, both in the back of the Haas and in the back of Ferrari. But Red Bull is also looking incredibly strong in a straight line, and at $13 million, there's plenty of cash left over for upgrades at the end compared to the $27 million for Mercedes. Now, that's not saying that the Mercedes engine's a bad choice either. There's a lot of opportunity for the Mercedes engine to score, with both McLaren and Mercedes both being in that top four, Alpine being a potential midfield pack leader, and along with Williams' focus on 2026 might make the money worth the spend, but it is a quarter of your budget. Stay away from? Unfortunately, the obvious choice here is Honda. Their reliability was poor. They weren't particularly fast in a straight line. Team principal, it's got to be Ayao Komatsu from Haas. Team principal score bonuses based on positions gained from qualifying versus finishing position. Watching that Haas get off the line, it indicates to me that there's a chance here that regardless of where Haas qualify, by the end of the first lap, they might be significantly higher up the grid. I stay away from here, though, it's got to be Andrea Stella. He's significantly more expensive, and there's nothing to suggest that McLaren are anywhere near as dominant as they were in 2025. And finally, the technical director. The budget pick here has got to be Alpine. Again, they finished dead last in 10th position, making him a particularly cheap pick. But come the end of the first four races, you might start seeing them being higher up the midfield and watching that advantage snowball. Equally, you might just want to go straight in with Rob Marshall, as he will earn a lot of development points very early on in the season, helping you upgrade your headquarters earlier. I'd stay away from Adrian Newey's his development points likely to tumble in the first 4 to 8 races of this year. Good luck, everyone. You've got until Q1 of round 1 before everything is locked down. So use this testing and use the practices of the Australian Grand Prix to really nail down who you want in your team. Good luck, team principals, and I'll see you in the pit lane.